What's up, everybody? Whew, man. A little bit late tonight. 8 minutes late. Hey, just think back to those times where I used to be like 28 minutes late. It's not that bad then, if you think about it that way, right? It's not that bad at all. But what up, people? Let's get this started nice and quick, man, because there's a lot to do tonight. A whole lot to do tonight, man. Hold on. Okay, just realized I had no game sound. What up, though, everybody? Let's get a tweet out real quick. Is this real life? This might be real life, yeah. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Hmm. What to say today? I'm going to start my stream now and end somewhere around approximately midnight. Terrible. Awful tweet. Terrible tweet. I am now live. Awful tweet, but I can't be stopped. I will not be stopped. Tweet. Ugh. I want to throw up. I want to throw up on my own tweet. Alright. What up, though, people? Who do we got here? So Aiden B was first one here, followed by Alana, Mute 11, Luke, what up, what up? We got Justin in here, Dicer, Lakers Bodyguard, Beaver, Mustard Man, what is up in the hood? No, I'm not hyper. Why would you ask that? What the heck? What's up, Lakers Bodyguard? How you doing, man? Star, you would know what to say if you had went out on a limb and voted for Groot. Wow. Wow. Hashtag, have you seen Dreamin's thing? I have seen Dreamin's things. That's a Cade message of the night. What's up, Cade and Cade Raiders? What's up, everybody? BG, guess what? I got a 3-star Ronin from Arena. Dicer, you got the 3-star Ronin that I didn't. Well, congrats, man. Dude, wait, hold on. You grinded for the 3-star? What in the world? This whole world has been flipped upside down right now. That's the only thing I could think of. I don't know what's happening. But dude, congrats. I feel so incomplete not having that 3-star Ronin now. The only 3-star I'm missing outside of course, Deadpool, but that one is always going to be missing. Alright, anyway. Let's figure out these cutoffs here. Proxima, I believe, is going to go for 35. Is that too much? That's still too much? I'm going to say 32. We'll go 32. She's got a synergy with Corvus that's pretty important and all that, so that's kind of the reason why I'm putting her that high. Otherwise, I don't know how the community values Proxima. I would say it would have been significantly lower if it wasn't for that synergy with Corvus. So I'm going to guess 32. I would not be surprised if she went lower. I wouldn't be all that surprised if she went a little bit higher either. Please go higher if you're going for these champions. The 4-star is not going to go that high. Ooh, and speaking of... Oh, damn. I forgot I was going to be going for these 4-star champions. Where's my Proxima at? Before I even throw these cutoffs up there. My 4-star Proxima is Sig 40. Ah, it would be lovely to add another 40 Sig levels on top of that. But I don't think I'm going to get there this round. I might not the next round either. I'm going to say, we'll say 6 million for the 4-star. Hey, OBG, you really like the scruff. It's a good look for you. Well, thank you, Hobbit. This is the same look I've had since kindergarten, I believe. Alright, the 3-star, we'll say 700k. And the 4-star basic is the champ. Who... I'll say 2.1. Is that too low? 2.2. Is that too low? 2.3? I don't know, man. He's a new champion. New-ish, of course, you know. New basic. First time basic. But he's not all that hyped. He does have some synergies, though. So, yeah. We'll go with that. Nobody wants to see Dreamin's thing. Heisenberg. I agree, dude. I totally agree. Needed him for those solo objective things. All my 3-star Avengers already maxed. Last thing these damn things are making me do is dungeons. Ugh. Oof. Damn, dude. Alright, what's up, everybody? We got Demiak in here saying, Brian, 2 things, then Demiak goes to bed early. 1, I got 4-star Ronin at spot 786. Wow. Cut it a little close. Yeah, I'll say. 2, I opened an Alliance Crystal because loyalty spend is on, and I got 4-star Unstoppable Colossus. What in the world? Dude, that's awesome. Yay. Bedtime. Alright, dude. Get some sleep. What'd you put up for that Ronin, by the way? That you got 786. That's basically the cutoff. BG, what a 4-star guillotine go for? I put up 1.8 mil and missed getting her. Really? You missed at 1.8? Wow. I'm pretty surprised. I don't know what she went for. I didn't go for it myself. You put up 10.4? Okay. Today I got grades all back with a big old smiley face. Got haircut and cut finger putting together a metal shelf thing. It hurt. Well, that's less smiley face, but it sounds like the grades, sounds like those worked out. So congrats. Need a synergy with Thing, so I'm grinding at 1 million right now. Wait. The champion has a synergy with Thing? Is it on the 3-star? Or is it... well, no, it wouldn't be on the champion. It would be on Thing, right? Because this champion came out first. So what am I doing? Oh, that's right. The synergy, isn't it the cheat death one or whatever? Oh, it's not on here. It is the cheat death one though, right? Where like you stay alive at like 1% health or something like that. That's a pretty important one. Oof, man. Okay. But I guess you only need the 3-star champion on that. You just need the higher level thing. Okay, got it. Oh, you're one of those kids who had a full beard in 1st grade. I was jealous of you guys. My first girlfriend in 2nd grade was the same way. Ooh, what a looker. Man. Hope you still got the... Actually, that sounds weird. Oh, boy. Never mind. I didn't say that. Alright. Let's hit AQ first. It's the synergy for Thing. Yeah, I guess it's pretty damn important. Man, maybe I should increase the cutoff a little bit here then. Maybe he's going to go a little bit higher. I don't know. Did you get 4-star Ronin? I did get 4-star Ronin, yeah. I got 4-star Ronin. I ended up putting up a little over 12. 4-star Ronin. Ooh, I hate this fight right here. This wasp fight. Let's hope this doesn't go poorly. Man, I wish I got Ronin twice. So bummed about round 1. Couldn't do the testing. Don't have the SIG levels. None of that stuff. And my god, this wasp is hurting. Physical resistance and armor up ain't doing squat to stop that damage from coming in. What's up, BG? What's up, Roboto? Hey, Brian, I just watched your video, and screw you, buddy. Hashtag justice for Colossus. Yeah, that was a pretty pointless video that I made, huh? It was really... The voting was already over. I knew the voting was already over. But I had to put it out there. I felt like it. What up, Bri Guy? Been a few days. Glad to see that setup is going good. Jay Divine, what up, dude? Yeah, man, the new place. I'm enjoying it. Uh-oh, alright, this fight is going to be rough. It's stun immunity, plus I have, like, no health left. And, well, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna try to do as much damage as possible, intercept style. Oh, I got one. We got one. Wow. Whoa, I'm hitting pretty hard, actually. Holy crap. I can survive this if he throws his... There it is. No! Just barely too slow on that intercept. Oh, man, I almost had it. I almost had it. Dude, he... Venom, that's a pretty decent damage output. I mean, it's the cosmic buff and everything, and I guess I also got a Fury for intercepting, right? Foresight. That one's pretty weak, though. Only a 3% attack rating increase. What a worthless node. Intercept the opponent's dash attack with a basic attack grants the attacker a Fury charge, increasing their attack rating by 3%. What? Brian, word equals... plebiscite? Online parasite. That's my guess. I get it. We used my first ever 5-star and my second 5-star too. I had to vote for him. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I don't care a whole lot which champion it is. I was just thinking it was fun to explain. Alright. Come on, hype. Finish it up. Hi, Bald. Last day of high school was yesterday. Swaggy Spodster. Congratulations, man. I'll read the rest of that in just a sec. Oh, beautiful. You big old dumb Iron Fist. Way to throw that heavy attack. This is your first time playing the game. You dummy. Last day of high school was yesterday. You got to pick up cap and gown in the morning. You and mom. And it's to graduation? Wait, what? Is that invited to graduation? Is that what that is? Night bald. Alright, have a good night. Could be 2% or even 1%. Quit whining, sissy. That's true, man. It could be worse. Things could be worse. Could have been 1%. Alright, we're out of here. Plebiscite, now the direct vote of all the members of an electorate on an important public question such as a change in the Constitution. Also, a law enacted by the plebeians assembly. Roman history. I don't know what half of those words mean. Hashtag DAP raid. Ooh, was DAP streaming? Is it DAP raid? Holy crap. What's up, DAP? Thanks for the raid. What's up, E-Shooter? All three of us are here. Nice. Wow, Dreamin', really? Alright. You know, I haven't really hit the arenas so hard today. Zeros across the board. I think I'm going to delay it just a little bit more and go dump my energy real quick. Let's do that. Plebiscite sounds like an alien strain of pubic lice. Wow, dude. You're right. When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. Darkside Saint sent it over $2 saying testing video for Ronin coming soon. I don't know what I'm going to do about Ronin. We might test him out on... It's possible we'll test him out on Sunday. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. We'll see. But Darkside Saint, thank you very much for the 2. I'll tell you what's coming soon. I'll tell you what's coming soon, man. You don't know? Well, you're about to find out what's coming. Slap. I had to burp. Oh, man. I don't know if you guys heard it. I tried to hold it back. It came out real soft. But, dude, thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it. Final Fantasy VII Remake teaser out. I watched someone reacting to it, and I even got excited. I didn't watch the... Wait. No, I did watch the teaser. I was about to say I only watched... I only saw, like, some pictures posted about it. But I did watch the teaser. Yeah, I did. Man. My brain. Sometimes it just don't work. No, the teaser looks sweet, actually. I remember now. The only reason why I was like, yeah, I only watched the pictures, I didn't watch the video, is because originally I just wanted to see how some of the characters looked, and then I couldn't find any of Sephiroth, and I was like, dude, where is this video? I gotta watch this. And I watched it, and it only had like his back in it, and some voice from him, but it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Man, all of my favorite games are getting remade. This reminds me of the time Game Boy Advance came out, because I swear Game Boy Advance, it didn't have any regular games on it. Which one of these had the potion? Was there a potion? Okay, yeah. I remember when Game Boy Advance came out, there was like no original games for it. It was all remakes of Super Nintendo games, and I loved it. It was beautiful. And then they did come out with some original games like Advance Wars, and I was like, oh, dude, I'm loving this even more. All right, later, Heisenberg. But yeah, they're remaking like all my favorite games. Warcraft 3 remake this summer. World of Warcraft remake this summer. Well, not remake, but the classic servers re-release, whatever. It's basically the same thing. Final Fantasy VII remake. More information. What is it? June? I can't remember if the teaser said June or July. Either way, psyched. I haven't played any other game in a serious way aside from MCOC in so long, and I'm probably not going to play half of these that I just mentioned, but it's still exciting to see. BG bro, I'm totally blown away at your units, man. Tell me how often do you spend time grinding, because I spend about 3 hours on one arena, and anything more than that, I need a break. So how do you do it? Well, I didn't play arena yet today. I play about 2 hours on stream every night, give or take, because I mean we're already like 17 minutes into the stream and I haven't touched it yet still, but maybe like an hour and a half on stream every night. And then I usually try to play arena in the morning too. It usually comes out to about 3 hours on average. If I'm actually going for all the milestones, it usually takes about 4 hours on average, like per day. I did that for a little bit here, but I'm back to my 3 hours, possibly even a little bit less on average per day. I'm cutting out. I'm going back to the way I was of grinding for the 4-star milestones in the basic and featured. Last round I didn't even get the basic. The round before that I didn't get the basic either. But hey, sometimes you get busy. And then putting up like 3d6 mil in the 5-star. Just waiting for The Last of Us 2. When is that supposed to come out, Dicer? I didn't really play the first one much, but I actually did play like the first... I don't know how long it was. It was like an opening scene type of thing. Wasn't the opening scene for that like there was like a chase scene or something like that? And then you end up in like some building or something like that. I don't remember. But I played through that. I remember playing through that, whatever it was. Which wasn't very much, I know, but... Yo, BG, as a fellow suicide user, are you tired of the bug when you use your special 3 and your champ charging in afterwards? Does that come from using suicides? From what I have heard, that bug happens when you touch your screen during the special 3 animation, which is super annoying, but ever since I heard about that, I haven't had any issues. I just stopped touching the screen during the animations. It took a little while to get used to it because, dude, I love tapping the screen while just kind of waiting for the animations to go through. Tap out a little paradiddle on my screen or something like that, man. Which is a drumming thing. Be honest, BG, the only reason you made that video was to counter Seaton. You're right. When you're right, you're right. That was it. No, I mean, I was thinking the same way as he was with the 2015 gem thing. Same way a lot of people were thinking, but I don't know, man. I really don't know how much it matters. Of course, for those people with the gem, it matters a lot. but as like the player base as a whole, I'm talking. And even for those players, like I said, I don't know if they're actually going to use Colossus or if it's just going to make them feel a little bit better because, well, they have a champion to use it on. It might actually be better to hold on to that gem and not give it to Colossus, depending on how his buff looks. If they ever decide to buff Magneto or something like that, you know. BG, is your 5-star PM duped already? No, she is not. Not sure exactly. You know, I don't pay attention to stuff. All right, well, we're going to look it up together. What's up, Pixie Belle? The Last of Us 2. Should have added release date to that. Wait. Is it already out? Hold on. Last of Us 2 release date. Sony has confirmed the time and date of its E3 conference as June 11. What the heck? Okay, so The Last of Us 2 is going to be featured at E3. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So, more information soon, I guess. So why aren't you going for in the arena round 2 maybe? No, man, I've got too much to catch up on. I gotta cut back on the arena a little bit. I want to go for, of course, man. I would. She's already rank 4 too. She's rank 4. I would love to get her awakened and all that. But gotta be a little bit picky with the champions I'm going for. And just stick to going for the 4 stars. Stick to the game plan. I gotta be consistent with that. Warcraft 3D/WoW remakes better hit it out of the park. Activision's earnings were way down last quarter, with the biggest hit being Blizzard part of the company. Yeah, I agree. I do think they need to hit it out of the park. I don't know how popular Warcraft 3 is gonna be. To be totally honest, I think it's gonna do all right, but I don't know. Like, I love the game. And I might not get it myself. I'm probably not going to get it myself, as I say this. Maybe at some point I will. Originally, I was pretty hyped for it, and I was looking forward to playing, like, some of the tower defense games. Even just playing some of the single player and stuff like that, but, oh man, there's just so much going on. I don't know if I even am going to get it. I am going to play WoW Classic. WoW Classic, I think, is going to save the company. Man, I think it's going to be so successful that I almost wish I was in a position where I could, like, invest in stock or something like that. Because, like, I don't know, man. It's not going to, like, triple the stock or something like that, but I do feel like it's going to go up after that game comes out. Because I think it's going to be very successful. Whoa, Nuggles sending over 10 of them Australian bucks, saying, "Hey BG, how are you? Was watching an old 4-star crystal open of yours and saw you get so excited about pulling Doctor Strange. I thought to myself, how times have changed." Yeah, for real. Anyways, they should buff Doc Strange. Agreed. Totally agreed. They did him dirty. He was powerful, but he wasn't, in my eyes, he wasn't, like, game-breakingly powerful. I feel like he got, I mean, you know, maybe he needed a slight adjustment, if anything. But, man, they hit him a little too hard. They hit him a little too hard. Even when they rebuffed him back up from the initial blasting where they just blew him out of the water, man, it was not enough. We still, I don't know, his Special 2 animation is so cool in my opinion, and just watching some of the people that, like, were clearly way better than me at the game, just kind of, like, chain those Special 2s and just the way they were playing, like, Invincible and some of these other guys, man, it was awesome to see. And I never got to use them, I never got to use him to his fullest. I used the crap out of him for, like, you know, Alliance quests and stuff like that, but I never mastered him like these other guys did. Kind of wish I had. But dude, thank you very much for the 10. For today's standards, he wouldn't even come close to being at the top again. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. A lot of these champions that got adjusted, you know, they're the champions that that are getting released these days. They're definitely on another level compared to those old ones. What the hell is this streaming? BG, were you happy for me that I was finally able to pull the champion I wanted from a crystal? I had forgotten that feeling. Feels good. Yeah, how long has it been? A week? Has it even been that long? What the hell, dude? Are there any champions left that you don't have? Any good ones that you don't have? What the heck, man? BG just pulled a 4-star Blade. Any thoughts? It's a great champion. That's pretty much all the thoughts I got. Congratulations. Anyone is 4-star Massacre worth rank 4? Debatable. Treatment was timed out, yes. Debatable when it comes to Massacre. I mean, he's not the most popular champion. He is pretty powerful. The problem with Massacre is that it's difficult to get his ramp up going. Like he's one of the highest damage dealing champions in the game, actually. Massacre is. But it's so difficult to do in any situation where the enemy has access to their special 3. Even inside of something like Realm of Legends, it's not super easy to keep up the to keep re-rolling the debuffs, because you could have like an infinite amount of debuffs on the enemy. But even there, it's a little bit tough to play aggressively enough to keep those going at all times. Take that to a quest where the enemy has their special 3 and now you have to bait out specials, or any type of node where, you know, they have some type of power gain or something like that, and it just becomes, you know, even more difficult to use them. Whoa, a super chat, a $5 super chat from Forward Dart. Wait, it came through. Did it come through normal on the screen? On the chat, there's these weird boxes. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's just screwed up on my system. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. Saying don't worry about Colossus getting a buff. You loved Luke's buff, and his power set is very similar to Colossus. Indestructible with super strength. I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy whatever they do to Colossus. I maybe should have been more clear with that in the video. Whoever they buff, it's gonna be fine. But like, if I just had to vote on one of the champions, that's all I was saying, is like he'd be last on my list. But I'm sure it'll be all right, whatever happens. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. Really appreciate it. Check Twitter. All right, what do we got on Twitter? I'm not gonna put this on stream just because I think this is from the movie, possibly. Oh yeah, it says Avengers Endgame on the thing, so I'm not gonna put it on stream, but it looks awesome, dude. It's a Tony Stark figure thing. What up, BG? Do you really think they'll make Colossus a defender? The only animations they've changed were Spider-Gwen Special 1, and that was only in order to make contact. Colossus' specials are so easy to evade. Yeah. His specials are easy to evade, which makes me think they would have to balance him in some other type of way to make him a difficult defender. It's talking like some auto block stuff on armor ups, or I don't know what else, man. Who knows what they'll do? Who knows what they'll do? But yes, I really do think that he'll be. I mean, even if he's not a strong defender, I guess I was more so talking like just defensive in nature, you know? So just kind of like tanky, you know, using him in a quest. Getting hit, not taking a whole lot of damage, but like maybe going up against him still wouldn't be that hard. Okay, who knows what they'll actually do? Who knows what they'll actually do? It's possible to have some type of, you know, like I don't think I'm alone in thinking that it's possible that he could have some type of Thorns style damage, where you know you punch into metal, you're like in the movie, right? Break your hand or whatever. Who knows though? Who knows? Colossus will reflect stun like Black Panther Civil War. It's possible. Could have some type of stun reflection, yeah. You know what I was thinking could be a cool offensive ability for him? Because I was trying to think, like, okay, how would they make him a cool offensive champion? What about this for an ability? When you're going up against somebody who's unstoppable, and actually this might make more sense for unstoppable Colossus, but when you're going up against somebody who is unstoppable, like they have an unstoppable buff, if you punch into them, you like take their buff, like you nullify their unstoppable and take it for yourself or something like that. I don't know if that's any good or not. Massacre is like skill hella, kind of fun with lots of potential, but overall just a pain in the ass to play. Sort of. I don't find Massacre as much of a pain in the ass as I do hella. Haven't had that crystal feeling in a long time. What crystal feeling are you talking about, Shark? Oh, wait, the one that Dreamer was talking about, where you get a good champion out of it? I like my ricochet damage on projectile attacks idea, sucker. I mean, it fits the champion. It's just, you know, that's like a Thorns style ability that everybody, or most people aren't big fans of, at least. One shining moment, increased attack plus higher crit chance or something. Maybe. IBG, do you think Gulk is worth rank 5? Also, is Sentinel worth taking up to rank 4 unduped? I do not think that Gulk is worth rank 5. In my opinion, Gulk is the type of champion where if he is like one level below your highest ranks, so if you have access to rank 5s, you know, he's a good rank 4 option. And eventually, after you get a whole bunch of champions to rank 5, and as you start to get, you know, as we all start to get closer to like getting a rank 3 6-star, then eventually I do think he's worth taking up to rank 5. But for now, no, I think he's fine at one rank below whatever your max is. And as far as Sentinel, yes, Sentinel is worth rank 4, even unduped. If you need an immune robot guy. The ramp up is a little bit slow when he's unawakened, but still can be ramped up fully. But it can be used offensively and can be worked around on defense. Just don't shoot him. Hold on a second. Reduce damage taken and ricochet damage back from projectile attacks. See, there's a lot of champions that... oh, is there a lot of champions actually? There are some champions. I don't want to say a lot of champions. There are some champions that kind of play with that idea of kind of like Black Panther, where you get hit and now you can dish out some serious damage. And I think that's a cool concept, but it's always it's hard to put it into practice when you're in control of that character. Just because, like, you know, you have to take the hits first before you can actually deal the damage. So you could usually only do it, like, you know, once, because you're taking hits like that and everything. Dude, Massacre hits pretty hard, though. You gotta admit. He just chewed through that cap. Like, it could work out. It could work out. I'm not totally saying it would be a the worst idea ever. It's just hard for me to visualize it, I guess, just because other champions I don't know if I've enjoyed that type of thing as much, you know. That's one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. I'm actually going to be getting a tattoo half sleeve of his arm myself within the year. Dude, that sounds pretty sick. Sounds awesome. Send some pictures over Twitter or whatever after you get that. Hinach. BG, what about an ability that reflects reflected damage back to the defend? Whoa. Reflects reflected damage. So, like, if you're fighting Electro? Well, that's pretty interesting. He'd be the ultimate Thorns counter. I gotta say, that's pretty damn interesting. Could use him against... What's that one node on? Do I have an AQ energy? I do. Let's go hop an AQ real quick. You could use him against I have to find the name of the node. Spiked armor. I forget the name is. Using against spiked armor, right? Man, I cannot fight this Omega Red today, sadly. I'm gonna throw my Hyperion in there just because, but I am not gonna be able to deal much damage at all. Usually the reason Kabam picked those champs because their data showed people were playing them the least. Is that what they said? Oh, messed up my intercept. Because in the past, their infographics showed that Colossus was like the #1 most played 3-star or something. Playing the least, so I doubt he will be defensive, though newer champions have a bit of both. Thoughts? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, you know, they could do anything they want, really, right? They could turn Colossus into the next super OP character with just a tweaking of some numbers, if they really want to. Yeah, but Colossus is in the Daily Crystal Brian. I know. Oh, I know. But they could do anything they want with Colossus. If they want to make him a super powerhouse champion, like, they could do that. But I just feel like he has to have some type of tankiness built into him. So either he's going to be extremely powerful and have both, or he's going to be balanced a little bit more on that defensive side of things, I would feel, at least. Balance him around that, and then still make him hit decently hard. That's just the feeling I get at him. It's too early. It's too early to say like exactly what Kabam's gonna do, right? We'll have to wait until the beta actually comes out. How would you feel if Colossus was shock immune? I think that'd be good. We could use some more shock immune champions in the game. I don't know if it makes sense though, because doesn't metal usually conduct electricity? I don't know if there's something special about his metal. BG, would you use a Skill Awakening Gem on Massacre or Gwenpool or wait for 5-star Aegon? Because I'm still waiting on Corvus, Hyperion, and Dusa for my Cosmic Awakening Gem that I had over 7 months now. I would not use the Awakening Gem on Massacre or Gwenpool personally, no. I would hold on to them. And the original post said that the pool champs were chosen because they're least playing. Okay. Okay. Thing is moderately balanced between attack / defense or no. I think Thing is very overpowered. I think Thing is one of the strongest champions in the game. He's just not as used because a lot of people don't have him yet. But I think Thing is an example of a champion that they made too powerful. They might just do Luke Cage reskin for Colossus. I don't think they would do that. Might have a similar ability, but I don't think it'd be the same. He shouldn't be shock immune. Doesn't make complete sense with tech class. Yeah, the class thing doesn't always have to line up like that, though. There are definitely examples of, like Magneto. It works well against a lot of the tech champions, even though, you know, Magneto has class disadvantage against those guys. And like Hawkeye has power drain, even though the skill class is usually not known for power drain. Yeah. I have a feeling they're gonna make his damage ramp up the longer the fight goes. Maybe. Maybe. Kate sent it over $2 saying there's no G-string I'd rather pop this free super chat into. Dude, how do you get the free super chats, man? How do you where do you find that? 'Cause I feel like I'm just wasting money not giving it away. Spelling mistake courtesy of YouTube's 50 character limit. I didn't even realize there was one. Dude, thank you very much, Kate. I appreciate you sliding it into I don't want to continue that sentence, but thank you, dude. Can't wait to make my thing bigger. He's only rank 3 and unduped so far. Hashtag buff thing, yeah. I want Thing pretty bad. When he first came out, I was like, you know, I really don't want him. And the only reason I said that is just because I was scared that once I got him, I would have felt like I had to complete the entire Fantastic Four plus probably Silver Surfer, because you know, they're probably gonna have a fifth synergy with that dude or something, you know. Might as well be the Fantastic Five, which is a lot of champions to get. And I was like, well, he's all right, you know. No, but no, he's super strong. He's super freaking strong. Doesn't even need the synergies. I don't know what's gonna happen once he gets all the synergies, man. Yeah, maybe he wouldn't be as strong with all the synergies because he has to have like the champion on the team and stuff to use him in some ways at least. So watch your video, it got me sad. I wish there were no good or bad champion. I'd love to rank up a Magneto or Daredevil Netflix. If I would stop playing the game, it would be because of bad champs. Yeah. It would be nice if they buffed up even more champions. But you got to keep in mind this as well, that, you know, if there's no bad champions, then the good champions wouldn't shine as bright. Did you play the X-Men arcade game? I did, and I loved Colossus in that game. Colossus special, he would yell out, and a power explosion. Yep, I remember. What happened around him? Maybe he will get that for his special too. It'd be, man. It's possible. I actually like his special too in game. I actually like both of his special. I like all three of his special animations actually. Ooh, this is my first time playing with Ronin. That's kind of good. It felt pretty good. But I actually like all three of Colossus's special animations. I actually don't want those to change. I like that the special 1 is and special 3 are very fast. The special 2, while not like super unique of an ability, it's, you know, it is unique to him and Unstoppable Colossus, and I like that. No problem, babes. I think they just give you one if you have YouTube Premium. Oh, if you have YouTube Premium. Okay. Well, Laura has that, so we gotta figure that out. What's up, BG? Did you see my villainy thing kill? I did not, Pete. Is that linked in the Alliance chat? Will they give him some more immunity? I really hope he is immune to Omega Red since they have the Russian connection, and immune to degen like Gulk. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave him some other type of immunity. Or maybe some type of resistance. I don't know if they would make him like poison immune or something like that. It would be cool if he had some type of thing against Omega Red though. You could see another Omega Red is super strong. He needs something else to slow him down a little bit. If he had like the slow spore thing like robots do. Did you check Twitter again for the last time? Trying to get you onto a new thing here. What's a new thing? Oh, for the toys? Well, I gotta tell you, man, they're cool and all, but I'm not really into collecting this type of stuff. Alright, I don't think any of these are from Endgame, though. These all look like they're... Well, I don't know about this first one. I don't know where this first one's from. But I'll put these other ones on screen here. Because this is from Thor Ragnarok. That Hela... Oh, this Hela's face is very creepy. This Hela's face is very realistic, I feel, to like the real one. And it's quite creepy. They did too good of a job on the model for that Hela face. Man. It's cool stuff, but it's just not what I'm into, you know. BG, should I rank up my 5-star Cage? Depends on how high we're talking. He's a great champion, though. If you like playing him, I say go for it. I wouldn't take him to the highest of ranks. I'd take him maybe one rank higher than the highest or something. Did you make him poison immune? Because how do you poison metal? I don't know. I feel like you could do it. Also up his attack and crit rate? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We got plenty of time for Kabam to come out with some type of buff for him. Is that Cher? Yeah, I think it was Cher, actually. She played Hela in the most recent movies, right? She was the stunt double, actually. Would you say it's hella creepy? Alright, anyway, back to the grind. Man, Ronin's profile picture looks so cool. Congrats to anybody that got this dude. Last round. Any star level. I dig it. BG, is Thing worth 345? Thing is worth all the ranks. If you could take him to rank 6, do it. Also star, I personally would do it, but I don't know if I'd recommend it. What are we talking about here? If you had a 6-star ghost, no wasps, I should higher than 4 stars. Would you rank 2 ghost? Ah, okay, I see. A little obsessed. A little? Pete. I've been to your place. There's ghost sheets everywhere. I'm lying. I've never been to your place, but I do believe you have ghost bed sheets. You got Ronin from Marinas? Yes, the 4-star. I always was annoyed by Hela. Just what? Just like, oh, you're saying Hela as in that's hella cool, man, or something like that, right? I never said it myself. That wasn't really something people said in New Jersey so much. Maybe some people did. Not very much. Never like caught on in New Jersey. Not in my area at least. But we used to travel, you know, go on vacation in like Maine, and some of the people that we met up with there, they would say hella, like every other word. So I know what you mean. It definitely gets a little bit annoying. I burned through 3k units to buy the crystals for Ronin, but got the 5-star version at least. Ooh, nice. Congrats on your 5-star. Why don't they give all of them on the list a buff by creating a synergy that each other increasing their attack by 50%? I mean, I don't know if that would be good or not, but I do sometimes wonder why some of these champions don't just get a slight attack increase from patch to patch type of thing. Doing an entire rework is not possible to, you know. it definitely takes time to do an entire rework and all that, but I always wonder, like, why not just make little adjustments here and there? Maybe Kabam doesn't want to do it. Maybe you know, because of how long everything takes in this game. Maybe they don't want people to think like they made the wrong decision by going with another champion. I don't know. Jim, going to bed early. I love you and still adore Lola. All right, Shark. Later, dude. BG, you've been ignoring my question from past 3 days. What is your question? Ask it again. I'll try to see it, but there's a lot of people in here, man. I do my best. I don't intentionally ignore anyone. BG, you test out the Ronin synergy with Guillotine. I did not. I forgot that he had one. I was looking forward to testing that. What is that synergy even? I can't even remember at this point. Guillotine's gotten some, oh man, this guy looks so cool. He looks even cooler. He looks even cooler on my screen than he did when people were like linking him and stuff. So shiny. Alright. What is the synergy though? Striking opponent with the 4th light attack is a 30% chance to gain 1 soul. Cooldown 10 seconds. I wonder how good that is. Because she gained some bonuses with souls. I remember when I was going through the female buff, going through all the female champions, she seemed like she had some type of potential. I always wanted to test her out a bit more. Lance Bomber just sent it over $2 saying, who to rank 5 for Variant plus Act 6, Magic or Symbiote Supreme? Oof. That is a doozy of a question. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a ton of experience with Magic, and I have like no experience with Symbiote Supreme, so I might need some people to help out in the chat on this one. Personally, I think I would just go with Symbiote Supreme just because I think he's cooler. That said, Magic is awesome too, but yeah, I'm just a bigger fan of Symbiote Supreme, at least from afar. Like I said, I haven't really tested her out much myself, or him out. Haven't really tested him out much myself, but he looks really cool. Legacies, used him a bunch. Said that, or not invariant, but he said that Symbiote Supreme is like his favorite champion or one of his favorite champions. Oh man, excuse me guys. Hopefully these noises aren't too gross sounding. Trying to hold back the burps. Trying to burp only in my mouth and not in the mic. Panda Man's tweeters? Okay, I'll check that out in a sec. But yeah, I would go Symbiote Supreme personally. You know, he's got higher prestige as well. Wow, Pete. Gonna be Colossus for NYCC. I think I could pull it off about as well as this dude. I don't know if I I don't think YouTube would give me problems for showing the this part, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to click out on stream. You guys can use your imagination for what's underneath here. It's lovely. Dude, I don't even know what I would do if you showed up to New York City Comic-Con wearing that. It's the same as a Speedo? Yeah, it's a Speedo. That guy lost one hell of a bet. Yeah. Please burp into my mouth, PG. Really? Wow, dude. All right, man. Bring it in. Bring it in. Probably good if fighting Realm of Legends Wolverine with a 2 or 3-star guillotine. To be honest, yeah, no, that'd be great, dude. If we had all these synergies back in the day, I wouldn't have failed so hard using guillotine against that Wolverine. She's got a few synergies that I really do want to pair up together, because that one with Morningstar extends the duration, right? And then there was some other champion that gave her a synergy somewhat recently, too. Read up to... Okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Hey, BG, should I rank up my 4-star Aegon or Symbiote Supreme to rank 5? Both duped is my question, but no problem. Starfire helped. Okay. Well, Yeah, Symbiote Supreme, you kind of just heard me say I don't have much experience with the character. I think I would go with him, though. Oh, wait, 4-star. That changes things a little bit. You know, I'd probably go Aegon, actually. I'd probably go Aegon. If it was 5 stars, I would actually go Symbiote Supreme. But 4-star change, well, it's kind of a tough call. They're different class types, though, so you could always rank up the other one right after, right? I would say this: if you're running Mystic Dispersion, then I think I would actually prefer Symbiote Supreme. If you're not running Mystic Dispersion, then go with Aegon. There's also a pretty wild difference in terms of playstyle too. So if you just don't like one or the other's playstyle, don't worry about it. Just go, go with the other champion. They're both strong champions. Like, you can't really make a mistake here. As I said, Gamora, Morningstar, Venom, Ronin, and Guillotine are special 3 hits for 300k plus. Well, hot damn. Does it take a long time to build that up? Something tells me that takes a long time to build up. Cloud Contempt sent it over $2, saying last couple. All right, where are we at here? Cloud Contempt. Magic is more sustainable, but I think Sim can shut some people down even harder. It does require Misty Dispersion and decent buffs, though. Sim isn't useful for Variant at all, though, really. Really? I was thinking, I mean, every time I think about Symbiote Supreme, I immediately think about Hyperion and just how good Symbiote Supreme can be against Hyperion. Just with all those staggers, just immediately cutting out that power gain. And I know one of the most annoying fights in there, at least, was a Hyperion. I mean, I guess a lot of Symbiote Supreme's damage does come from bleed, right? There's a lot of robots. Interesting, though. Okay. Well, appreciate the advice. Like I said, I don't got the experience myself, so I will trust your word on that one. I'd probably still rank up Symbiote Supreme myself just because he's so much cooler. And the higher prestige and all that. But, yeah. Oh, that was with 60 souls, you were saying? Holy crap. Well, wow. BG, will you give me a hug if I promise your next 5-star pull will be Sentinel? Luke, I would hug you even if my next 5-star was going to be Iron Patriot, dude. Other videos, who should I rank for first? Venom, Blade, Void, Duped, or Omega Red? Rank for first. I'm guessing Void's the only one duped there, if you didn't mention dupe on the rest. Hold on, I'm grinding about as slow as possible right now. I need to throw more champions in here. I don't know, way too distracted tonight. But I would say, if Void's the only one that's awakened, I would probably say Void. Omega Red pretty much needs to be awakened. Venom doesn't need it, but, you know, it's not anywhere near as powerful without it. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's just slower to ramp up without it. But it can be pretty noticeable. Blade can be strong without the awakened ability too. I would say it'd be a toss-up between those two, but I would favor Void. Can you get proper lighting and shelf soon? Yeah, probably. So, I'm traveling for a wedding this... I don't know when we're... I think it's in like 10 days. I guess I could get stuff before then. I was kind of... In my head, I was thinking, like, yeah, I'll just wait till we get back before we... before I do anything with that, but... we'll see. I'll start looking more seriously into it, because I actually... The only stuff I looked into was the, like, the foam that goes on the walls and stuff. I haven't looked into a shelf or other things. And you know what, man? I I guess I don't need like a super tall one, so I could probably get a well, I don't want a super short one either though. Maybe I'll get one that is like the height level of the bike or something like that. So like you guys will see the shelf here, and maybe I'll throw some cool stuff on top of it. I don't know. I'll look into it. I know the lighting is pretty is pretty terrible. It's pretty awful right now. I can see, especially with my face being all red like this still. Oof. Man. Now, what device are you playing on? iPad? No, I'm on a iPhone 8 Plus at the moment. The old 8 Plus. Which, man, it's going to be a long time before I ever change my device. I think, at least. Because, 1, this phone still feels really good. 2, new phones are expensive as hell. 3, I actually like the bezels on this phone. For gaming, I like the bezels. Maybe if I, if I wasn't playing MCOC all day, I would prefer the screen covering up more of the front of the device or something like that. But it feels like I got something a little bit more to hold on to with the bezels here, I don't need some infinity display garbage. ABG, FYI, when I asked what to do to avoid burnout, I've been playing on my second account more, and hot damn the pulls I've got on that for 4 stars. Really makes me love the game starting again. Dude, awesome. I kind of forgot about that, but yeah, that's not a bad idea. I've, I never really think about it for this game so much, just because for some reason in this game, I don't really, have that feeling of wanting to start over, but in practically every other game that I've played, dude, I love starting over. I love starting over, starting from scratch, and just like kind of plowing through the earlier parts of the game and stuff. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I said I was pumped for like the WoW Classic service to come back out, because it's gonna be fun doing that. But that's a good idea if you enjoy it. It's a good idea. Hype has never been a hard fight for me. I feel like his AI's program throws special 1 and special 2 freely. It's very, very rare that I see a special stingy Hype. Really? Dude, Hyperion is one of the toughest for me. I get wrecked by Hypes all the time. Hope the NYCC Press Pass approvers don't see that tweet. Maybe I should... No, dude. Dude. They'd probably welcome that, man. I mean, they're probably fine with it. Who knows, though? Tweeter? Alright. Hang on. BG just got done driving 5 hours and needs some advice. Bones on Hoochie Wife, what's up? Who to rank 4 as a 5-star, Aegon or Darkhawk? Both are awakened. Well, I feel like most people would probably say Aegon, just because a lot of people love Aegon. I love Darkhawk. That sounds... I should have said that a little bit slower. I love Darkhawk. I do think that he needs... Maybe doesn't need... Maybe needs the wrong word, but... You definitely notice a big difference between a high sig level and a low sig level Darkhawk. So I maybe wouldn't be so quick to rank him up if he wasn't high sig level. But yeah, I would much rather have a high level Darkhawk personally. It's all personal preference though. Both champions are good. BGA died in Alliance War. We're playing the same alliance as last. Jude puts in chat. Same people as last time. Fast forward 20 minutes and he dies to a magic. He said that's 2 wars in a row. Wow. Tekken is the best game hand to hand. I've never been a big Tekken fan myself, but I know some people love that game. All right, hold on. Let me check this tweeters. What do we got? What do we got? This stupid thing, it's metal tube things and plastic corner pieces pushed down the wrong way, and plastic give, leading to a little bit of thump being sliced on inner of tube. Oof. Yeah, I could see that happen. This thing is a health hazard, just standing there. Did you punch it back? I've done things like that though. On all kinds of little pieces stick out. Enunciate all you want, big boy. We know what you really meant. Get out of here, man. Speaking of starting over, I know you'd never sell your account, but say you no longer had access to it and had to start from scratch, how much fun would you have starting over with what you know now? I don't know if I would, man. Like I would enjoy it on some level. But I don't know, for some reason in this game I just like, I don't know. I usually in games, when it comes to collecting things, I don't mind starting over, and it's kind of fun, like building up that collection again early on. You know, like when you're playing Pokemon or something like that, right? And you go out and you catch like a Nidoran or something like that. Normally you're like, oh, screw this guy, but when you don't have that champion, you're trying to collect him, it's like, oh, cool, man, let me catch this guy. I don't know if I would have that same feeling, actually, with Marvel Contest of Champions. Like, they're very similar in that way, and I know a lot of people would feel that similar way of like, oh, sweet, new account, and I got this champion, whatever. And if I was doing like a 24-hour challenge, I think I would enjoy it a ton. You know, I'd get psyched if I pulled like a, I don't know, man, a 4-star Venom the Duck on a new account. Oh, that'd be super sick. But I don't know if I would enjoy things the same if I like had to start over an account and start over from scratch and stuff. Outside of a little challenge like that. I want to do a few of different 24-hour challenges, or some might not even be 24-hour challenges, but just things like, how fast could I clear Labyrinth of Legends? like, imagine re-rolling an account to get a 4-star Aegon or 4-star Star-Lord, right? You re-roll account like until your first champion. Out of the premium hero crystal is a 4-star, one of those two champions. You got that lined up. Then you can, with that 4-star champion, go and clear, what is it, the first chapter of Act 5 that gives you a generic awakening gem. So you get that, you awaken that champion, all the while saving every single one of your potions and revives. And just like, you know, putting everything you have towards clearing a labyrinth, sacrificing any type of long-term gains, just putting it all into this one champion. Like, would it be possible to do that within, let's say, 1 week's time to do the easy path of the labyrinth? I think if you went all out, I think it would be doable. But, you know, again, we're talking like resetting the game until you get those champions to start with. That in itself could take over a week to line something like that up. This game is different though. So much goes into building it all up. I'd hate to have to grind all over again for something I once had. If I lost my account, I'd just quit 100%. Yeah, you're right. It is very different, right? Like there is a lot of grinding in this game. I think that's probably it. I think you nailed it. It's, you know, I wouldn't want to like grind all of these arenas over again, you know? Whereas in a game like Pokemon, yeah, you are kind of just wandering around catching something. So yeah, I probably would quit. I probably would quit too, man. Let's hope it never happens. I don't know. I mean, there's a chance that I would, you know, just run like certain challenges like that or something, but I probably would stop playing. I do think that I could, like, temporarily stop playing and then restart again. Like, I don't think I would mind that so much. Not that I plan on stopping anytime soon, but, like, let's say I don't know, let's say something came up in life where I just couldn't play this game or any other for, like, a year or something, like some emergency type situation, right? I don't think I would have a problem coming back in a year from now and just being like, cool, man, let's see where the game's at. Let's hop back in and, you know, continue where I left off. I wouldn't necessarily mind that I was, you know, like, maybe fell behind a little bit in terms of, you know, not being able to keep up with my alliance. Like, I think I would just find another alliance and continue. That's the thing, starting a new account always seems like a fun idea, but I don't feel like I'd be able to keep up on this account like I want to. So I'd have to get rid of it first in order to enjoy a new one. Dude, that would be the boldest move ever, to get rid of. To just be like, yeah, I want to start a new account. I'm getting rid of this one. Greetings, BG. I have 1,000,000 battle chips and am unsure whether to open normal or uncollected arena crystals. I'm after units. I'm good for gold. Well, in the long run, it doesn't matter. In the short run, opening up more crystals will average out, you know, you're taking less of a risk, basically, and it will stay closer to the average, more so. I just go for the uncollected though, personally, man. I don't give a damn about that. The difference in units, you might get luckier with the uncollected and end up with like 3,000 units. You can't really do that with the regular ones. I mean, you can, but it's even more rare. Or you might only get 1,000 units out of the uncollected ones, because there's, you know, just that bigger difference away from the average, which is about 1,800 units. But it's usually so minimal, where you might go plus or minus, you know, 300 off the average. But either way, it's the same amount of units in the long run. Did you hear about the U.S. Senator trying to ban loot boxes and pay-to-win microtransactions in any games with children? If done, how much do you think it will change MCOC? I have heard about that, but I don't know all the details, nor am I smart enough to read. I need somebody to break down that type of stuff for me. Because I'm not smart enough to read, like, all of the fine print behind it, you know? Like, okay, is it only for children? Does it affect this game? Because technically you have to be 13 years or older to play Marvel Contest of Champions. Would Kabam just change that to be, okay, now you have to be 18 plus? Like, I don't know how all that works. So I don't know. If there were no longer, like, if it ever got to the point where Kabam could not do any microtransaction related stuff, come on, dude, get out of my face. I have no idea what that would do for the game. Like, MCOC might cease to exist. This game thrives on that stuff, right? I don't know. It'd be interesting. I don't want to see it go away. I don't want to see the ability to buy crystals go away. I do think it's out of hand for some people, which does make me sad that you know, I can see it in some people where it goes beyond just spending and having a little fun, where you know, it is a little bit of an addiction. That's like in anything, man. Like, yeah, maybe if the government banned eating as much as I did, maybe I wouldn't be fat. You know, we all have our addictions. So I don't know how I feel about stuff like that. Maybe a little regulation would be good. Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. I do think it's messed up when it's in like real like kids games. Like, I don't know, man. If it was like some Barbie's Playhouse, if they started adding microtransactions in games like that, man, like that would be. I'm sure there's games out there like that. Hey BG, heading back to bed shortly because I'm absolutely exhausted after doing the 5-star arena and tier 4 basic. Want to stop in to say, hey, got that 5-star Ronin Dragon. Congrats. Congrats. I already, before you even said it, I already knew that you got Ronin because someone in my alliance was like rank 154, and I knew you had scored quite a bit higher than that person, so I was like, oh yeah, Dragon definitely got the champion. But yeah, get some rest. I know how difficult those grinds could be. I know how exhausting those grinds could be. So get some rest. And congrats. Is that BZ in here again? What's up, dude? Saying you've been on the granny scooter today. I have not. No granny scooter today. I should have. I woke up saying I would, and I didn't. Tomorrow, though. Tomorrow for real. Tomorrow for real. I was a bit tired today myself after exercising quite a bit yesterday. Alright, come on, Winter Man. Get out of my face. Please stun, please stun, please stun. Yes. Sweet. Would 100% kill the game. It's their whole business model. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it would work in for MCOC if they couldn't do microtransactions anymore. Who knows? Yeah, definitely need to go lay down so I can finish that champion grind, and then maybe also do the Proxima grind. Have a good night, and good luck on your grind. Alright, sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta go. I do want to get the 4-star, the champion, so I really should be in that arena. I guess after my 6s, that's where I'm going. That's where I'm off to. Nice stream, BG. Watch you all the time. Question, how much is a good SIG level for Darkhawk 4-star? As high as you could possibly get him. He really scales well with additional SIG levels. I would try to get him to at least SIG like 60, you know? But even all the way up to 99, as high as you could possibly get the champion. I was a kid wanting the new Ninja Turtles action figures. Now my son asked for V-Bucks in Fortnite. Times changed. That is... Damn, that is very true. Man, I had those Ninja Turtles action figures too. They were sick. But yeah. I think... I'm a firm believer in whatever the government touches turns to crap. Kind of, yeah. I mean, I don't really pay attention to what the government does, so I'm probably not the best person to talk about it, but I feel like some regulation is probably good, but they probably overstep their bounds more than anything, you know? So yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough. Like, all right, we look at a game like Marvel Contest of Champions, and you know, it's kind of easy to see like, wow, man, they're selling this for 20 bucks. Like, what a rip-off, man. You know, you could go on Steam and pick up some indie games for 20 bucks, or just, you know, whatever. Like, you can get 3 of these. That's 60 bucks. You can buy a whole brand new game for that, right? And see like, wow, what a greedy company Kabam is and all that. And yeah, in some ways it is greedy. But at the same time, I don't want this stuff to be cheap. I don't want it to. It's almost it's like a deterrent, right? The fact that this stuff is expensive makes you actually have to play the game. So I like that. Imagine if this was only $1 to buy this stuff. Everyone would buy it, and there'd be no reason to do anything in the game, because the best way to play the game would just be, let me go walk around the street and collect some loose change, and then, you know, spend it on this. And to some people, that is how it is. Some people that make a lot of money, they, you know, 20 bucks to them is like $1 for everyone else. But yeah, I like that this stuff is expensive. And there's a lot of games out there, like, man, I've talked about this so much too, where Blizzard, yeah, they're doing pretty poorly in terms of how they've done in the past. like financially, like a lot of layoffs, a lot of issues, and some of their recent games, they've just been all right compared to like past Blizzard standards, where they were, in my opinion, the best game developing company in the entire world by a long shot. It just doesn't hold up. But looking at certain games like with the microtransactions, they just make so much more money. Actually, you know what? It's part of the problem too, though, where like a lot of these games, a lot of developers are kind of going away from games that don't have microtransactions just because they do need a way to make money. It's a double-edged sword, man. It really is. There's so many problems with microtransactions, and at the same time, I feel like they need to exist. I don't know, man. The one nice thing about if there is some type of like forced strict regulation on this stuff would be maybe something new would emerge that would be better, but hell, maybe it'd be worse. Who knows? Did you hear about the Blizzard fiasco? They made an app you need to go to BlizzCon that scrapes any data in your phone, including credit card numbers, sell to advertisers. I heard about some fiasco. I didn't look into all the details. They really give credit card numbers? That feels like that's big time illegal. But I have heard that they do like sell some privacy and stuff. It's pretty messed up, man. Man, I love old Blizzard. I love old Blizzard. I'm always gonna have some level of love for Blizzard, but they've really fallen from what they used to be. Like they had a merger with Activision, and I don't know if it's just a coincidence or what, man. But it feels like after that merger, they really went downhill hard. It's taken some time to kind of catch up with them just because there are so many Blizzard fans out there. But, yeah, it just hasn't been the same. It might not have had anything to do with that merger. It might have just been, hey, a lot of developers that created some of these games, they retired or moved on to just, they just wanted to create something new. Because a lot of things in Blizzard, they're surrounded around like these very few IPs, like to like the Warcraft universe, the Diablo universe, the StarCraft universe for the longest time. So maybe these people just wanted to work on something new, ended up leaving the company. Maybe they realized they could make more money elsewhere and just left for that reason. Who knows, man? But I don't know. So they're an Avalanche now, kind of. I'm hoping they could bounce back. I would say, like, by far my two favorite game companies are Blizzard and Nintendo. And Nintendo hit some really tough times at one point. But Nintendo was different, man. If you look into the story of Nintendo, I don't know all the details, I'm not like an expert on it, but I think like their executives took big time pay cuts in order to continue funding like everyone else in the company. I don't think that's going on in practically any company. Like that was something special that Nintendo is just, they're a special group of people, and doing whatever it takes to make sure their games are they're thriving, and I would say they're stronger than ever these days. They're killing it with all their new games that are coming out. The Switch is probably the best console ever. But you look at like the CEOs for like Activision and stuff like that, and they're not doing that, man. They're just going to layoffs and stuff. If Kabam had to stop microtransactions, they'd probably just change for the monthly updates, then call them expansion or DLC. Maybe. I don't know if enough people would would pay for that to keep the game going, though, you know. Sup, Lag? Sup, Brian? Had Pat 6-7 today. First section was 565 Thing, Nick Fury, and Havoc. Damn, dude. Oh, crap. I gotta join War. You guys want to do some live AW? Holy crap. Oh, man. Apologies to my alliance. We were kind of holding back in War a little bit, so didn't know where I was going to be going for the longest time. Now I gotta join. One thing making part money for Activision is Candy Crush. Blizzard is dragging the company down. Overwatch faded out fast, and WoW has the lowest number of subscribers ever. They still make money, though. It's not like they're not making money at all. I don't think Blizzard's dragging the company down. I think Activision didn't do so amazing themselves. To clarify, the loot boxes and pay-to-win micro would be disabled for anyone under 18. We'd be fine. So would the whales, and would change the game for anyone younger. Would they? I mean, what would they have to do to make sure that younger people weren't getting that stuff, though? What does that mean for? Does that just mean that like they have to like stricter regulations when it comes to like the Apple App Store or whatever, where you have to have like a parental code or something? I don't know. Use a lot of potions, I bet, dude. The Wii U fail didn't cause any financial issue due to the Wii cache, but the fail caused them to take responsibility. The leaders owned it up. There were huge changes to personnel too. I mean, the company just lost a ton of money too, though, right? Like, hold on, let me... If we look at, like, Nintendo stock... It's been a very long time since I looked at any of this stuff, so, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But let's say... Okay. When did... Actually, hold on. When did Pokemon Go come out? July 6, 2016. Okay. It's pretty funny. I didn't even need to really look it up. Alright, hold on. Let me pull this in a second here. So... I don't know, just like looking at this little, like their stocks here. You know, they were doing okay and stuff. They got a nice increase here. It was starting to go back down. This is when Pokemon Go came out. Right here. Oh, wait, my mouse is not showing. This is when Pokemon Go came out. It was July 6th, right? They got a massive increase. And then, like, ever since then, like, holy crap, man, they're just making so much more money than they did previously. And they have their dips and stuff like that, but it's not like it is down here, man. They'd probably just tie age restrictions to your account and move on with no troubles in that case. Age verification. Okay. Alright, let me go do some Alliance War stuff. Stock took a big hit, but they had actual cash at hand that they could use, and the 3DS was going really strong too to support them. Okay. Well, I'm not an expert on it. Like I said, I don't know all the details, so I'll have to take your word for it. I'm really hoping that WoW Classic just breathes new life into Blizzard, though, man. Like... I don't know, man. Like the way they've been developing games recently, it feels like they were kind of after like a different audience and kind of made their last few games suck. So I don't think I think Overwatch is fine. It's not my type of game, but I think that's fine. I'm talking more like Diablo 3 and the more recent WoW expansions and stuff like that. But I still love Diablo so much. The Warcraft universe I think is super cool. Let's go spectate some stuff here. Let me see what path I'm on. So like I still really want to see those games do well. But really, like a ton of the people that made those games, they're no longer at Blizzard. They haven't been at Blizzard for a long time now. Okay. I'm on 7 to 6, so we're going this way. And then who's the mini? Ooh, Infinity Man. Okay. Alright, let's bring in a team. Why didn't you play Diablo for mobile? It didn't come out yet. I don't think I'm gonna play it anyway, but I didn't like I didn't like Diablo 3, so it's basically the same thing. Waiting for Warcraft 3 Reforged. Don't care about WoW. I'm definitely more excited about the WoW Classic than I am Warcraft 3, but Warcraft 3 is gonna be good too. But man, like Warcraft 3 Reforged, didn't they say it's only going to be like $20? Like that's the thing that kind of gets me is like, man. Oh, let me see if they said, or maybe it wasn't $20. Let me find out what it's actually going to cost. Warcraft 3 Reforged price. Okay, $30 and then $40 for a special edition. Like it's just a remake, so I think it's, you know, it's fair that they're not charging like a full price of a brand new game, but there's a lot of work going into it, and I feel like they probably could sell it for more and people would buy it. I don't know, maybe they wouldn't. I'm sure these guys are smarter than I am when it comes to that stuff, but man, like they're so fair about their pricing, in my opinion. It almost makes me mad because I really want to see them make more money, actually. If it was going to help make the games better, right? Like, I don't want to just give them more money for no reason. But that's how much I love their games. Or in the past, I did at least. Alright, anyway, Omega Red, Saberman, Void. Yup, let's do it. Never seen you play War, Brian? Please do it. Well, you're going to see it right now. $30 is the Game Boy Advance game price. I wish, man. Dude, some of those games were like... Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's just it. You'd play like Super Mario, a remake, and pay $30 for that on Game Boy Advance. Then again, those cartridges probably cost a lot more money than just some digital download, right? But, yeah, like some of the newer games were more expensive than that even. Alright, anyway. Let's do it. I don't know who's here, but I'm gonna be going Omega Red. Oh, jeez, really? Kind of a rocky start. Big time rocky start. How does the not being able to parry this guy work? I was actually pretty surprised that in the beginning of the fight I didn't get my parry. He's dead. Wish I didn't take that damage, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Warrior 3 Reforged equals cash grab? Dude, this is anything but cash grab. BG, do you remember a fighting game called Killer Instinct from Super Nintendo? Yes, I do. Yep. So like Warcraft 3, just to give you guys an idea of how many hours I put into Warcraft 3, and only paid, you know, I think when it first came out, let me see actually. Let me look it up because I feel like it wasn't $60 even, but maybe it was. Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos price. Well, now it's going for $161 on eBay. Isn't it's like a sealed copy of it or whatever? Original price? Nothing's popping up immediately. I'm sure I could find it, but I don't want to spend too much time looking. But this game, you could play it forever, man, because of the custom games in it and everything. But see, look at this. The game's lead designer, Rob Pardo. Dude, this guy is no longer with Blizzard. He hasn't been with Blizzard for a long time. He started his own studio that I don't think has any games at the moment. But I've heard this guy give talks. This guy's very smart. $30, I couldn't even get a decent 6-tone deal for that money, yeah. If debuff, negative 50% AA while blocking. Oh, is that how it works? Okay, alright. Alright, let me get back to these fights, though. Let's get back to these fights. But, I mean, Dota, one of the biggest games ever, was born inside of Warcraft 3 that everyone just got to play for free. League of Legends, exact same thing. Like, League of Legends is basically the original, saying it backwards, the original Dota basically turned into League of Legends. It's split into two things, because there was, like, Dota and then Dota All-Stars. An entire genre of games. All for just this tiny bit of money. Never had to pay for any online services or anything like that, like you do for, you know, like Xbox or whatever. Alright, Plagued Mine, Cornered. Alright, let me back out real quick, just in case it bugs out on me. Oh, genre was born in StarCraft. Let's be accurate. It was probably born before StarCraft, but you know, when it actually takes off is what I'm talking about. When it becomes something bigger than just a custom game. But okay, let's do this. I remember Mr. T Warcraft commercials. I do remember those actually, yeah. So badly want to heavy attack you, but I know there's Cornered on this node. Should have just fired off a special one earlier, could have got some healing. Oh. Hey BG, I can rank 5, 4-star Void, Quake, or Rolk. Which one do you suggest? I want to play Void, but I love Quake 2. Already have Blade and Ghost Rider 5-star, rank 3. I mean, it's personal preference, you know? If you want to go Quake, you could definitely go Quake. I would go with Void personally, but that's just because who I like. I would recommend between those two though, Void and Quake. Rolk is good and all, but you know the other two I just feel like are a bit stronger usually. But it's personal preference. Both great champions. All right, Optimist, Recovery, Limber. It's just a rank 1, 6-star Cosmic with relatively low life. Is this a Gamora? Proxima. Gotta love diversity nodes, man. dead? Give me that full yellow bar. Give me that full yellow bar. Oh, we're back. What damage? What mistakes have been erased? Would you rank 2 6-star Emma unduped? No, I would not. Rank 5 5-star Quake or Blade or Venom the Duck or rank 2 6-star Glad Hulk. I would not go with the rank 2ing of a Glad Hulk 6-star. Between Quake, Blade, and Venom the Duck, they're all powerful. Venom the Duck, low prestige. Not as commonly used as the others. I think he's super strong, but I don't know. It's a tough call between those three. Like, Venom the Duck is my personal favorite out of those three, but even that said, I don't know if I could recommend him over the others. It's tough. But about rank 2ing 6-star champions. For both of you that just asked, that I just answered, kind of just answered at least. You can rank 2 them later on. I wouldn't be in such a rush to rank 2 them just because they're good champions. You save resources by going with a rank 5. You're not really going to get any additional benefit for having a champion at like rushing to get a 6-star to rank 2, I feel. Okay, I didn't even realize I was going to have enough energy to do this fight. I guess we're doing this fight right now, man. Well, damn. I don't know if I'm ready for this. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a real tough one. So what nodes do we have again? Alright. All or nothing. Alright, none of the other ones really matter all that much. So he's got to keep this guy from getting a special 3. Oof, man. You know, maybe I should have brought in Stark Spidey, now that I'm thinking things through a little bit more. Well, no, heal block and suicides, that wouldn't have worked out really, right? I wonder if there was another option that I should have brought in, though. Well, let's go for it. Don't be defensive like this, dude. I need to get a high spore count. No, 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 no. Oh, man. Ah, the power gain. Damn. I don't think I had that anyway. If I could have got some more spores built up earlier on, if he wasn't playing so defensively, I think I would have had it, but... I wonder if I could have stopped hitting him towards the end, because I kind of forgot about the additional power gain that he has at the end. I was thinking I had a lot of room left to work with. I wonder if I could have got it. I don't know. Should have brought your Corvus? Thanks. So Beastly, nice try. Thanks. Can I finish it up with Void if I just sit back and not do anything? I don't know, man. I'm not super confident in that. How long does the armor ups last? He's fully maxed out, too. He's a big boy. gonna gain a lot of power. He's gonna gain a lot of power. He basically gains 50%, right? $52, 53% or whatever of his power. Just off of hitting him one time. Dem suicides? Yeah, I know, the heal block too, right? I may have to leave this for someone else. Maybe I'll just leave my void healthy for the next fight. It's probably the play here. I think we're gonna have to do that. Yeah. Let's get out of here. I wonder if Demi's made sweet, sweet love to a pigeon yet. Pete, you know he has, man. You know he has. It's only about use invuln boost, BG. Huh? You're saying I should have used an invulnerability boost? I don't think it would have helped me out. Are you good with Seaton? Yeah, like we're friends? Yeah. Understand being awake, Domino, Omega, or Stark Spidey for Act 5, please. Okay, here's the thing. Domino doesn't really need to be awakened. Omega Red, I think, is fantastic for Act 5, so I'd probably recommend Omega Red. It's helpful if you're running suicides, but even if you're not running suicides, there are biohazard nodes, there are bleed paths. It'll still be, still get some good damage in. So I'd probably say Omega Red, because Stark Spidey can also be played without Awaken, even though the Awaken ability for him is quite strong as well. But yeah, I'd probably go with Omega Red. That's my recommendation. Alright, back to Arena. Bummer I couldn't get through that fight. It's my first time doing that fight. If I had some more practice, you know, like the next time, I'd probably be able to do it. Some boosts could have been helpful too. Not the invulnerability boost, but like a champion boost or something. Swore my path is 2 diversity placements, then a 565, Sig 200 Domino, Korg, Infinity Man, Thing, and Champion. Don't know what I did to deserve this. It's all one guy's defenders too. Damn! Luke, that guy has it out for you. Where are the drums? The drums, they're kind of gone. Don't have them. Him and Seaton have late night chats on the phone, laying on his tummy with his feet in the air. It's true. It's true. We're usually looking at Teen Weekly. Is that a teen magazine? I was gonna say Teen Beat. I think that's a magazine too, right? whatever magazine teenage girls look at, that's the magazine that Seaton and I, we talk about it over the phone. You know, like how we're gonna style our hair. Sometimes he tells me he's gonna lend me some of his because he's such a nice guy. It's a pretty good time. If you had as much practice as you did excuses, I'm sure you would have had it. Wow, Aaron Abdo, screw you, man. Boy with a vision, so you could start the fight with Fear the Void active against Avengers BG. Ooh, wow, good call. That would have been smart. That would have been smart. You have a UV light. Your head looks like you got a tan. Well, I got more than a tan. I got burnt, man. I got sunburnt a little bit. It ain't too bad. But yeah. Don't think magazines are a thing anymore. That's kind of true. I mean, they definitely still exist, but practically non-existent, right? I wonder how many more years they're gonna exist. BG saw Seaton's video about new MCC website. I didn't see the video, but I'm already aware of the website. This is a fantastic looking website too. BG pulled a 6-star Domino, but already have a 5-star rank 4 on Dupes Domino. So should I rank 2 the 6-star or rank 5 the 5-star and save 1 tier 5 basic? It's a tough call when it comes down to something like that, because technically the 6-star domino is a little bit stronger. So I don't know what I would do in that case. I think it depends on. I think it depends on some other factors like prestige. I don't know if prestige is a big deal for you. Because if it is, then you could rank up the 5-star domino and then rank up another champion for prestige or something like that. If prestige is not a concern, then I probably would go with the 6-star in your case. Oh, Brian, you went outside. How was it? Oh, Katie, it was awful. It was awful. There was air and people. Ugh. Don't get me started on the people. Smiling, asking how are you and stuff. Gross. Get out of my face, No, it's good. It's good. The outside world, had to check on it. Didn't know if it still existed. Good news, it does. But the sun got me. The sun burnt me. Wore shorts for the first time today, but my legs are still as white as your knuckles were when fighting that Infinity Man. Wow, dude. Do you have any thoughts on God tier champs like Hulkbuster and War Machine? Too strong, please nerf. Can we start a nerf campaign for those champions? Last time I touched a magazine, I used it to kill a fly. Yeah, that sounds about right. How long does it take you to hit 1 million battleships? If I'm not donating or popping them open, probably about a month or so. Best go getter, sent over 10 bucks, dude. Saying, Brian, who dares mess with pretty face? They must have a death wish. Wouldn't you say just got home from the movies Endgame for the 3rd time, dude? 3rd time. Yep, I still cried. I don't care what people say. Hey, man. There's nothing wrong with crying to a good movie. I still cry every single time I watch Mighty Ducks. But, dude, best go getter, thank you very much for the 10. The only thing that messed with my face was the sun. I was out there for too long. But yeah, thank you again, dude. Talking about website, have you already booked Mr. Joel Line for your website launch day? I haven't. I do need to do that. I do need to contact old Joel Line. See if he can cut the ribbon for me. Went outside once, the graphics were good, but the gameplay was boring and storyline sucked. It's true. BG convinced you he got sunburned. How long before you tell him about the new bald caps in stock that are pre-burned to give the impression of going outside? We all know you don't. Luke, it's supposed to... Dude, you signed an NDA. You signed an NDA, man. I'm gonna have to cut you from the team. I might even seek legal action. How is my business gonna recover now that everyone knows the secret? I might take Zoe over to Green Lake tomorrow, but walking there, around, and back would take away 2 hours plus for my Proxima midnight grind. Be a good pet owner or dupe my PM. Tough call. Be a good pet owner, you butt. Are you that close to Green Lake? That you go walk there? I think we only went there once. It was a bit of a drive for us though. The place is nice though. The place is real nice. I can see why everybody goes there. I mean, I think it's the place I'm thinking of, right? Yeah, no, that's the place. Brian, no, you are not the biggest Marvel movie fan, but have you seen Endgame? I have not. At some point, I will definitely see it. Oh no, I'm a 45-minute walk away. Oh damn, okay. I haven't seen it yet. I'll see it maybe by the end of the year. We'll see. I feel like I'm gonna have to see it before I go to Comic-Con. Last year I had to tell the guy, like, for the tournament, I had to tell the guys, like, don't make any jokes about Infinity War because I'm not gonna get them. I haven't seen the movie. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna do anything like that again, but just in case, I gotta prep now. Julian started his YouTube career, developed a fan base, and then retired all within his website development phase. It's true. It's true. I wanted him to be part of it, actually. That's the reason why the site's so slow. I wanted him to be part of it. Oh gosh, is that what NDA means? Thought it was a new brand name or something. Oops. Luke. Can go through the park to get there, though, which means it's really nice this time of year. Dude, it's just been really nice out lately in general. I might go outside again tomorrow. I'm thinking about it. Hey, BG, have you heard about this disconnecting issue with Arena? Basically, you win a fight, and the game kicks you out of everything. It keeps happening to me. I've had it happen to me in the past. I haven't heard of it being any worse in this update. I actually haven't had it happen to me in a little while. But it has happened to me in the past. Is it happening to you a lot? Is it frequent? Because, yeah, at most, it's only ever been like once a week it would happen to me. It sucks when it happens. And then you're always, like, worried that you're going to lose your streak because of it and stuff. Actually, BG, I think it'd be awesome if you brought some bald caps for fans to NYCC. Could have a whole gang of baldies walking around ready to F stuff up. Wow, dude. Yeah, we'd be a super hardcore MCOC bald cap gang. Nobody would mess with us. Brianna Grant, really, Bido? Good evening, sir. I've been playing a new game all night tonight. Won't say which, but I'm absolutely terrible at it. Is it MCOC? Is that the new game? Once it hits Netflix, he'll catch it. Well, this one's not coming to Netflix, right? I mean, Disney's starting up their own service, which, man, I do like some Disney stuff, but I probably won't be getting that. BG, did you know AMC does $5 Tuesdays? We can go to the over 21 theater with Pete, so you'd be the only kid there. What the heck, dude? Is that for all movies? Do they still do that? I mean, I know theaters like used to do that back when I was a kid. Back when I was going to see movies. I think it was on like Thursdays though. It was like $5 back then. I mean, it's not really about the money. I'm cheap, but I don't necessarily mind paying to see a good movie. It's just more about the time. Isn't it like I don't know, how long is Endgame? It's like a 14-hour movie. I don't got that kind of time, man. Ruins your entire streak. Can't really play Arena. Oh, damn, it's that bad for you? Damn, dude. I don't know, man. Maybe try... I wonder if doing like a fresh install would help at all. I know some people have tried that type of thing in the past. Maybe give that a shot. I think... Was it Cade? I think Cade said that like every update he does a fresh install, or maybe it was somebody else. But I know some people do that at least. Yeah, I just checked it out for the one that's less than a mile from my place, and Endgame was included. You really should see it on the big screen. Big screen, small screen, that doesn't really bother me either way. I've never been to a movie and was like, damn, I'm glad I saw this in theaters. You know what though? I've never seen Mighty Ducks in theaters, so we'll never know if that would have been the one. Can you rent out theaters and just have them play whatever movie you want? Is that a thing? I know you could like rent out theaters to have like a private party viewing of you know, whatever movie's in there or something like that. Which is probably expensive as hell. And I'm sure only in certain theaters you could do that, but like, can you actually just watch whatever you want? I mean, I'm sure with enough money you could do basically whatever you want in this world, right? But I've never heard of anybody doing that. Doesn't even feel like it's 3 hours. Man, yeah, 3 hours is a lot for me. I get distracted too easily. Is the thing. They'll be doing like I don't know what the start of the movie how it looks. I'm assuming there's a fight scene, either right at the opening or relatively early on, and I'll be lost before that fight is even over. You can rent out a theater in Australia. It's like $1,200 with food and any sort of drinks you want. I don't know if you guys remember Deuce Wolf, but he tried to do that. He tried to rent out a theater for Infinity War, actually. I don't know. I can't remember if he told me like how much he was paying to do that. But he got screwed over apparently or something like that. Like, you know, like he paid this guy that was supposed to set it up for him, and you know, like those plans fell through or something, but he never got his money back. Some BS like that, man. But I thought it was cool that he was trying to do that because, like, you know, he's trying to get together like the MCOC community, and he was just gonna pay for everybody to go watch the movie. Thought that was awesome of him to do. If he didn't get screwed over, that is. The first thing my friends and I said when getting out was that didn't feel like 3 hours. Yeah, well, I'm gonna watch it at some point. I don't know. I have the last time I went to the movies was last year. Oh no, it was 2017. 2017 for the Thor Ragnarok movie. So I feel like I'm due. I feel like I have to go. Do not watch Endgame in theater. Fans are going to be so loud when epic moments come until they ruin the mood. Just want to enjoy the hard work being put in the sound effects in the movie. Yeah, I could see it being either way. I usually like it to be quiet too, but man, sometimes when you get the whole energy of like the theater together, I'm sure it's a pretty cool feeling to be there on like day one, the first showing of it. No one knows what's going to happen, and everyone goes nuts during certain scenes. Probably feels like a concert at that point or something, man. What if you rig a banana on a bald cap so you can keep focus? Wow. That's an idea right there, man. Maybe I'll try that. I know the corporations rent out entire theaters for the holiday parties, etc. All the time. Amazon money and such. Well, yeah, you got Amazon money. You can just build your own damn theater. But okay. I never heard of anybody doing that for like a holiday party. That's interesting. My theater was nice and quiet, was it? Wait, Dicer, was it you that said you go like during the daytime, where there's a lot less people? I love the feeling of the opening night crowd. Super fun to be around that many people who are just as excited as you are to see something. Yeah. Yeah, like I really could see it going either way. Like, if you're really into it, it's cool to be around other people that are really into it. If you're just like, yeah, I want to see this movie and, you know, just kind of want to see how it ends, not like a super fan of it, then you probably don't want as many people around. Gold. Sunday morning, while most are in church, theater was still full, though. Okay. I'm human. I just go nuts in the inside when watching in theater. Don't be surprised when I cry silently when watching some movies. You're the type of person that gets all choked up and you're just like, hold it in. Don't let anybody know. It's okay. It's just a movie. I'm not crying. You're crying. A couple of different people who work in departments where Amazon rented out the Cinerama downtown. Forgot the name of the movie was. Maybe Last Jedi. Poor bastards. That's pretty awesome, dude. Like, you know, I've never worked for a company where they have a perk that good, you know? Like the best perk I've ever had was like, we'll give you a little discount on some of our products or something like that. It's like, okay, great. I don't want it anyway. You know? Okay, is there any way that you could just add a tiny bit to my paycheck? I don't care about your stupid perks. I don't care about this holiday party that you're having at Holiday Inn or whatever. I don't give a damn about any of this. But if they were doing like a private movie showing, I'd be like, okay, that's pretty cool. I'll be part of that. One more rollover. Couldn't have been. Oh, well, you can try to hold your tears, but you can't hold back the boogers that come with the waterworks. Wow, dude. Just letting it all out. Some couple brought a baby when I went. Started crying during the opening previews. Oh, come on. Really? Brought your baby to see Endgame? Come on. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying. It's one thing when you got everybody who's gonna be nice and quiet during the normal, like during the majority of the movie, and then just go nuts during certain parts. But don't bring your freaking baby to see Endgame. You ready going, BG? I am already going. Yeah, man. It's been a little over 2 hours. Hi, pretty bald thing. Is that my new name? I like it. Void or Beardo, rank 5, both awakened, playing suicides though. Ooh. I don't know how good either of those champions are with suicides. Put the baby outside. just while you're watching the movie, the kid starts crying. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm gonna go put this baby outside. But Void or Beardo? I don't know. Void, you kind of have to spam specials. Beardo, at least you don't really have to spam specials. You kind of just get to that L2, hope it crits, and lights out. But I guess Beardo. I guess Beardo would be the better of the two. But yeah, I don't really like suicides for either of those champions, I guess. But Beardo, I suppose. Normally, I'd recommend ranking up Void over Beardo, as just my personal preference. They're both good champions, though. Alright, guys, on that note, it's time to get out of here, man. Survived most of the stream having the big D? You sure did. It was quite the D. Person that brought their baby to the end game was... Oh, man. There's no need to bring any of that trash talk here. Leave that stuff on the forums. Leave that stuff to the toxic waste dump that is the official forums. But alright, I'm out, guys. Nuggles and Bezgo Getter, thank you both very much for being the double-headed big Ds of the night. Thank you to everyone else that sent over a little something as well. And I'll see you guys normal time tomorrow. Good night, everybody.